So you are looking to move here to Columbus, Ohio, but are still trying to figure out which neighborhood is best for you. If you've been doing any research, I'm sure you've heard of suburbs like Upper Arlington, Dublin, Powell, Westerville, New Albany, and plenty more. But which one should you choose? In today's video, I'm going to compare two of the most popular suburbs that people relocate to when coming to Columbus, Ohio. I'm going to be comparing the suburbs of New Albany and Dublin. Definitely stick around until the end where I'll show you some of the hidden gems when it comes to things to do in these suburbs, so don't miss out. I know what you're thinking, Blake, who are you to tell me which suburb is a better fit for me? Well, that's your decision to make, but I have been an Ohio native all my life, and I'm going to give you all of the information I know about these two suburbs. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go over every single suburb, so if you want an in-depth information about all of Central Ohio suburbs, comment down below suburbs, and I'll send you more information. Let's get right into the video. Let's start with the first suburb, New Albany, Ohio. I'm gonna read you a few facts about New Albany, Ohio to start this off. New Albany, Ohio has a population of 11,770 people. It has 3,794 households with a median income household of $200,000. And according to Business Insider, New Albany was ranked America's #1 suburb based on factors such as proximity to the nearest metropolitan area, average commute times, median household income, crime rates, and public school rating. New Albany, Ohio is most known for its master planned communities. Every single house built in New Albany, Ohio is Georgian style architecture. This is a beautiful feature and you will notice it right away when you come to New Albany, Ohio, and you know exactly what suburb you are in. In addition to that, they are known for their manicured lawns, their beautiful green spaces, and amazing proximity to the capital of Columbus and the airport. New Albany, Ohio is a top-rated school district and is highly known for its academic excellence, a wide range of extracurricular activities with a focus on education, with the numerous programs and facilities designed to support student growth and development, getting them ready for college. One pro of living in New Albany, Ohio from people that move here is that it has plenty of recreation and outdoor activities. The New Albany Country Club is great if you love golfing and you live in one of the communities that is part of the New Albany Country Club. In addition to that, New Albany has tons of outdoor parks and tons of trails, making it a very walkable community and a very safe community when we look at the crime rates compared to other places here in Central Ohio. Public transportation in New Albany is limited, but most people that live in New Albany all have vehicles to drive. So if you do move here, just plan on owning a car because it is not very public transportation friendly, but that's not typically an issue. In addition to that, New Albany does not have a ton of restaurants, but New Albany has a ton of boutique and upscale dining options. Hudson 29 is one of my favorites here in New Albany, Ohio, right off of Market Street. In addition to that, if you love pizza, you're definitely going to check out Mellow Mushroom, also located off of Market Street. And if you love lattes and coffee and fresh pastries, you're going to want to check out Fox in the Snow. Those are a few of my favorite places. And I almost forgot, Eagles Pizza has been around over 100 years in New Albany, Ohio, and is definitely a staple of people who live in New Albany, Ohio, and other communities that will travel to New Albany just to try Eagles Pizza. A few other things that I love about New Albany, Ohio when it comes to things to do and activities. Number one, the New Albany fireworks. In my opinion, besides Red, White, and Boom that happens downtown, their fireworks are some of the best in the entire Central Ohio area. I go every single year. In addition to that, New Albany has a summer's farmers market every single Thursday, and it's great. I love going to the farmers market. I love to buy my produce fresh from local farmers and local bakeries, so it's cool to go to the New Albany farmers market, and they have tons of vendors. I did want to touch on one thing that I glossed over briefly, and that is the cost of housing in New Albany. Yes, houses are more expensive here in New Albany. Houses easily can get in the $1 million, $2 million range, if not more. So if you're coming to New Albany, just expect to spend a little bit more when it comes to housing and housing affordability, because if you come here and your budget is on the lower end, which isn't bad, just know that New Albany, Ohio may not be the suburb for you, as there are other suburbs that may be more affordable. Finally, I want to talk about New Albany's expansion. If you don't know, Intel is coming to New Albany, Ohio. Well, technically Johnstown, Ohio. But with that being said, I have heard rumors that New Albany is going to be expanding, so parts of Johnstown and Pataskala will be part of New Albany, Albany, Ohio, which just means if you plan on buying a home, your property taxes may go up. If that happens, because property taxes in New Albany are high. They are some of the highest property taxes in all of Central Ohio, so just factor that in. Like I mentioned before, the pros of living in New Albany for most people that move here from out of state outweigh all of the cons and the higher prices to live here. So if you're looking to move to a great suburb that has lower crime rates, that is very walkable, has tons of parks, has a farmer's market, has highly sought after education with modern high schools, elementary schools, and middle schools, you definitely want to check out New Albany, Ohio. Before I talk about our second suburb, Dublin, if you want more in-depth information about New Albany, Ohio, and all the Central Ohio suburbs, comment the word suburbs, and I'll send you more information. Now let's talk about Dublin. Dublin, Ohio. Now this is also one of my favorite suburbs for many reasons, but before we get into it, I'm gonna read you a little bit about Dublin, Ohio. Dublin is a city around 50,000 residents located northwest of Columbus, Ohio. Dublin is ranked the #1 small city in Ohio and is consistently ranked #1 of the safest cities in the nation. It is home to more than 20 corporate headquarters, a hub for entrepreneurs, thousands of thriving businesses from startups to international corporations, world-class events, and the urban, walkable Bridge Street district. Dublin has long been recognized as a premier community, not only locally, but also internationally. Home to some of Ohio's largest corporations, including Cardinal Health, Quantum Health, and United Healthcare. Dublin also is the headquarters of Wendy's company, Nestle, and OCLC. The first thing that I want to talk about when it comes to Dublin, Ohio, is that it's a very vibrant suburb. The city of Dublin is bustling. It has a good mix of modern amenities and historic charms. Dublin is known for its awesome community events, including the Dublin Irish Festival and the Memorial Golf Tournament that is held every single summer here in Dublin, Ohio, which attracts thousands of people every single year. In addition to that, Dublin, Ohio is known for its diverse population, from young professionals to retirees and everything in between. So whether you're looking to start a family or you're a single entrepreneur, Dublin, Ohio is definitely a great community to live in and start your career. When it comes to housing, Dublin offers a wide range of housing, from contemporary, modern, luxury new builds to more affordable options, which include very nice condos and smaller affordable homes as well that are a little more historic. Either way, Dublin, Ohio overall can get very expensive, but like I mentioned, there are some very affordable pockets of Dublin. Just know that overall, Dublin does have higher property taxes because they do take great care of the city, the roads, cleaning up trash, and everything in between. The cost of living in Dublin, Ohio is slightly higher than the national average, but overall, Dublin is a great place to live. So once again, just like New Albany, people are willing to overlook the higher cost of living for the modern amenities and the awesome community that Dublin is. I know what you're thinking. What about the education in the Dublin School District? Dublin is consistently ranked as the top 5 best school districts in all of Central Ohio. They are known for their rigorous coursework. So if you want your kids to get an amazing education, Dublin is definitely a school for them. In addition to that, they have innovative programs and very strong sports teams. A quick side note, I did hear rumors that Dublin is actually looking to expand and start another school and get another building. So Cardinal Health in Dublin is considering making that building and converting it into a Dublin public school. So that will be very interesting to see if that plays out. Let's talk about the amenities Dublin, Ohio offers. Dublin has extensive parklands. It's home to the Scioto River, which is a very popular river, a great place where you can go out and enjoy an evening boating in the summer. Right now in Columbus, Ohio, it's super hot, so that would be perfect. In addition to that, Dublin, Ohio is home to the Dublin Rec Center, which has amazing state-of-the-art workout equipment and a basketball court and a swimming pool, making it a really, really cool place to go and take the entire family. In addition to that, 2 of my favorite parks in Dublin, Ohio are Indian Run Falls and Glacier Ridge Park. These are amazing places and you definitely have to check them out if you visit Dublin or you move to Dublin. Dublin has so many amenities, I almost forgot 2 of my favorites, and that is the Columbus Zoo. It is ranked by USA Today as a top 10 zoo in the entire nation. It is one of only 2 zoos that houses manatees, making it a really cool place to visit. They have tons of different themes from Asia to Africa and everything in between at the Columbus Zoo. Literally right next door is Zoombezi Bay. It's a really cool water park. It has an amazing wave pool, which is my favorite thing to do there. So if you have a family and you're looking for a summer, daytime, full day event, definitely check out Zumbezi Bay or the Columbus Zoo. And right across the street is the Safari Golf Course. So if you're a huge golfer and you want to get outside and work on that golf swing, definitely check it out. Dublin, Ohio has some of the best shopping and dining experience in all of Central Ohio. That is why it is one of the most highly sought after places to live. My favorite place is Bridge Park. If you haven't heard of Bridge Park, let me tell you a little bit about it. It is a really cool place that is a modern, urban feel, which offers some upscale restaurants, including Cap City Diner, Kitchen Social, and is home to the new North Market. It's actually the second North Market. The other is located in downtown Columbus, but this one is brand new and it has some really cool places in there offering Mexican food, Greek food, Mediterranean, fresh seafood, and plenty of alcoholic beverages inside the North Market. So it has something for everyone. In addition to that, at Bridge Park, every single Saturday, they have a morning farmers market. In the summer, on Thursdays, they also have the Bridge Park night market, which is really cool. So I highly recommend that you go to both of those and experience what Bridge Park has to offer. I know what you're thinking. Does Bridge Park have nightlife? Yes, Penn's Mechanical is a really cool place to visit at night at Bridge Park. They have mini bowling, they have plenty of alcoholic beverages, and it's just a cool place to get together with your friends and have outdoor activities. They also have a really cool game where you throw balls into these giant trash cans. So it's just a really cool place for adults at night. If you love being downtown and enjoying the scenic views at Bridge Park, definitely check out Penn's. And I almost forgot about Vaso. That is a rooftop bar that is literally 20 feet away from Penn's Mechanical. It's a really cool restaurant that is part of a hotel, but if you go all the way up to the top floor, it's in a beautiful rooftop bar and you can see some of the best views of Bridge Park in the entire city. So definitely check out Vaso at night. It's beautiful. In addition to that, we have the Urban Meyer Pint House, OHIO. I know what you're thinking, Urban Meyer, I'm not going there because of him, but trust me, as weird as he may be, the food is amazing. Definitely check out Urban Meyer Pint House, especially on game days. The atmosphere is electric. Right across from Bridge Park, across a bridge, which is walkable, you will find historic Dublin. This is where you're going to find historic buildings and a lot of buildings that are actually on the National Historic Register of Buildings in Dublin, Ohio. This is really cool. They also have restaurants, including the Pearl. That's where you're going to find the new Dublin Library, which was built just a few years back. It's a really cool place to just walk around, see the local shops and the local amenities. My favorite place to eat in historic Dublin is definitely going to be Mr. Sushi. And my second favorite place to eat at the historic Dublin district is Tucci's. It's a really good brunch place and they have really good lunch and dinner as well. So I highly recommend that you check out the historic Dublin district of Dublin. It is right next to Bridge Park. You will not be disappointed. Finally, Dublin is just minutes away from a major freeway, making it super convenient to get in and out of Dublin, which I love. This is a little bit better than New Albany, which doesn't have direct access to a freeway, making it a little bit of a better place for public transportation and if you're looking to save on commute time. In conclusion, what suburb is best for you? Well, New Albany, Ohio is going to be for you if you have a family and you are seeking that more suburban environment. With its top tier schools and tight-knit community, New Albany is definitely going to be for you if you like that traditional suburban feel. With that being said, New Albany is going to be for you as well if you like that higher end lifestyle. Dublin, Ohio is often going to cater to that younger crowd who likes that modern living, who has excellent schools and likes a little bit more of that nightlife, which Bridge Park has to offer. So overall, both are higher end when it comes to price points. One is more suburban feel when it comes to New Albany, and Dublin is for the younger crowd who likes the modern living with a blend of historic charm. Overall, both great places to live and you can't go wrong with both. Comment below which suburb you want to live in. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, if you want more information about Columbus, Ohio and its suburbs, comment the word suburbs or check out the link in the description. If you like this video, you're going to love this video right here that covers a suburb of Westerville, Ohio, one of my favorite suburbs in Central Ohio.